not playing the SMP today because I have had this game sitting for about a month and I've been really excited to play it for stream. I have played like a tiny bit because I'm glad I did. It's a really good game. I have not gotten far in the slightest. There is so much to this game, but it is very complex. So it is very like it's not hard to go in blind because the tutorials are super extremely thorough, but it is a bit more complicated than other games, I would say. We're probably gonna take an entire stream just to get through the demo, but that's okay. We're gonna go here, we're gonna do I want purple? Look how cool this is. Do we need to turn the volume down? I don't know how loud my volume is. I think that might be a bit loud. Let's see. Is it? I don't know, we'll go like there. If it is too loud, let me know, please. We're gonna go with that blue or this blue. Kind of like that one. It's more close to like a dark green. What's your name? Well, obviously, we know my name. That's my name. Wake up. It's loading. Look at that. The art is so pretty. Mudborne, it's time to wake up. We have been hibernating for too long and now we are trapped. Restore the pond so that we can return. Take this to guide you. A book. Thank you. And here we are. Hey, how are you feeling? The name's Hoppert. I brought you here once you respawned. Pulling you out of the mud, it took it out of me. I'm not quite the froglet I used to be. The pond mother told me you'd be coming. Said you'd be able to help us out in restoring this place. I'm a carpenter, trained at the guild and everything. Anything you need I can make it. Just bring me the raw materials and I'll do the rest. I can also get you up to speed on everything I know. Respawning isn't great on the memory, but you'll get back to it in no time. Anything else you need, let me know. Otherwise, I'll let you hop to it. Alright. And we have begun. Getting started. Open the book. I want to open the book. Okay, this is all tutorial, by the way. Not all of this. Is it all? I think all of this book was tutorial. Not all, well, no, not all of it. It's complicated, I think. Yeah. And then here's our encyclopedia. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. Hi, hello, welcome! Welcome, people. This game is awesome. There's so many people, what the hell? Okay, getting around. Guiding light. If you're reading this, then you probably just had a bit of a rude awakening. No matter though, as this guide will help you pick things up. Each section has a specific theme. You can view all of the sections from the overview tab. When you're ready, click next to move on. Got it? Start with frogs. You can move, you can ribbit with space. You can walk. Okay, that's normal. You can also use stepping stones to hop across areas by clicking on them with the mouse button. Got it? That is, slots. We gotta cut down a tree. Okay. We have an axe up here. Oh. There we go. Now we have the axe. And look. That's us. Maybe I should turn the music down. Here, we'll turn the music to 5. Turn that down to 5 as well. Everything else should be good. That's us. Ribbiting. Okay. We got this done. Got this done. You can carry a surprising amount of stuff. in those cute dungarees of yours. Items that don't fit in your hotbar will be moved to your inventory. You can open it with E. If you need more storage than that, you can get some items to help you with your hoarding addiction. Yay! I have one of those. Okay, inventory is open. Next. Your inventory has a built-in trash slot. Items here will be destroyed when you place another item on top. You can also send items to the trash by hovering over any slot and pressing delete. Most items have a use though, so if your collecting impulses tell you to keep them, you're probably right. Alright. Okay, sorry. Most place objects have a little menu you can open by clicking them. You can move menus around by dragging their little bar and close them by pressing escape. Their title bar, not little bar. Whoops. I'm a bit blind. If you want to learn more about a menu, you can press the little question mark button. Comes in handy. We need to open a crate. Okay, we can throw this away. There we go. I want to keep that actually. And then this is the crate. We got some supplies for free. We got twigs, that's nice. We got crates. We can place those, or we can use them in stuff. We got pure flooring. I don't want to use that right now. I think... Alright, quest done, quest done. In case you haven't already guessed, this frog-themed reading simulator has a lot of books in it. There are 4 main books to guide you, and you'll find them on your journey, including this one. You can access your books at any time using the hotbar at the bottom of the screen. With F, G, N, and M. I'm never gonna use those. Nice work, you got a handle on things. You can get back to saving the pond. If you get stuck on anything, be sure to check out this guide. You can revisit any previous chapters whenever you like. As a reward, take this map with you. Thank you. I will probably need that quite a bit. Pontoon Pond? Carpenter, Ancient Gateway, Research, Emergency Reserve, Central Pond. There's a lot of stuff. Mud analysis. Yeah. This game is giant. Okay, so that's the first, thing. Now we got this one. Frog in a garog. That is true. Tools of the trade. You may be a small frog in a big pond, but there's plenty of wildlife even smaller than you. Your magnifying glass lets you quickly identify any frogs, bugs, or spores you might come across without you needing to pick them up. Perhaps it'll help you uncover other things too. Inspect a frog. Alright, if you say so. Come here, frog. There we go. Common green. Found in the droves across the waking world. You can't miss them. You need to discover all of the things. Oh, we have like a physical copy of the book, that's right. If we put this in the chest, will it like, take it out of our hotbar? Or no? I think we can still access it, I hope. Excuse you. Oh wait, the close button's here, my bad. Okay, we can still open it. That is very nice. That takes up a lot of space. We inspected the frog. Using your bug net, you can catch both frogs and critters. Once you get close enough to some critters, use your net and go crazy to pick them all up. Frogs will make you work for it, so you'll have to chase them a little bit, rascals. But that just makes it more fun. I guess so. When you place down objects and items, you might realize they mess with the feng shui, or maybe they're just off by 1 pixel. Hold shift to snap. Luckily, things are not permanent. This is not a roguelike. You can use your hammer to pick them back up. Bonk something. Alright. have bonked things. I'm gonna leave this one here, but I think I want these ones. They're mine. Can't have them. What is this? Salt. Alright, and then we have to pick up a frog or anything. That was not a frog. Critter. A butterfly? We got a speckled empress. Caught 7, flavored none, because we don't know it yet. Common sight around the ponds, beautiful pattern of their wings is known far and wide. Originating from a small group of islands, it's since migrated further north for the cooler climate. Can be found on red lilies. Okay. And these. So many. I just ate one too. You can do that, by the way. It is sweet. Alright, let's go here. We did this one. You may have noticed the strange heart slot in your inventory when it's opened. This is for you to place any frog you've collected to become your new best friend. Pet frogs will follow you no matter where you go, and you can pet the frog. We need to equip a frog. Okay. When you place down objects and items, you might realize they mess with your feng shui. We already did that. Whoopsie. Ask you a question. While punching trees does sound cool, we don't have a hospital nearby, so perhaps just stick to using your axe. You can chop down trees, shrubs, some other stuff too. How versatile. After you harvest your stuff, be sure to replant them. I know exactly how many plants, and I know exactly how many you plant, and I'm watching you. Don't watch me. That's weird. Buckets are most important item for any serious researcher, allowing you to easily move various liquids and tadpoles. Buckets with matching liquids will also stack. I'm not sure how you can carry 99 buckets of water without spilling them, but it's very impressive. Thank you. Stick in the mud. All our modern breeding processes utilize mud to act as a base for mushroom modifications. Similar to gathering water, you can use a bucket on any mud pool to grab some. While you're there, go splash about in the mud a bit. It won't do anything, but it makes fun sounds, right? Squish, 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 squish. Maybe. Water is the lifeblood of the pond, and you've used a few different processes. You can gather water in a bucket by using a bucket on any area of water. You might think that's obvious, but look, here we are. You can also drop it back into the water to get an empty bucket. Oh, I didn't know that part. We got water. We have to find mud. How do we... I guess over here. Yeah, over here. We have mud. Alright. And then we need to chop down a tree. Alright. Was it not? No, we need to plant a tree, not chop one down. There we go. There's some new trees. And then we need to catch a frog to make our friend. Here. I want this one. There we go. We got the green frog. Common green. And we're gonna put him in our best friend slot. There he is, look. He makes hearts. Look at him. Should I draw Garrison or Onion Sand in Love You Place? Onion Sand, obviously. I love Onion. And I know I have W Place, and I've drawn quite a few things. It is very fun. I love W Place. Anyways, we have equipped our frog. We planted a tree. We've gotten mud, we've gotten water, and now, if you find yourself waiting for a specific condition at a certain time, why not sleep on it? You can use a bed to sleep and pass time, which will also affect any other processes and machines, spawning, feeding, etc. You can hold R for 5 seconds to respawn to the latest bed you slept in. Sleep until morning. Okay. Let's go, bestie frog. I'm gonna sleep till, guess we might as well go till dawn. There we go. Oh. It keeps... No! Stop it! It keeps clicking my taskbar. There we go. We slept until morning. Those are all the tools you'll need to get this pond restored. You can always get more tools from Hopper if you lose them, so no need to worry about that. You've got plenty of other stuff to be worrying about, like when was the last time you ate some bugs? Now let's move on, and oh, take this scrapbook as a reward. Thank you. What do you do with this? Spawning pools, kindergarten, central junction. I see. Those are what we need the magnifying glass for. Snug as a bug. This world is filled with all sorts of critters, each with their own preferred environment and behaviors. You can check your encyclopedia with the button for hints of where you might find them, or chat with NPCs to ask them if there's any delicious snacks they found recently. If you're feeling peckish, you can eat bugs. Eating a bug allows you to check its flavor profile, maybe have another just to double check, and one more for good luck. If you eat enough bugs, you might even get something like indigestion. You'll also move even faster if you've eaten. I did not know that part. That is nice. Once you've eaten a bug, you can identify its flavor profile: salty, sweet, sour, bitter, umami, spicy, and slimy. Later on, when you're raising tadpoles, you'll need to provide some bugs that match the flavors they like. Otherwise, they won't grow big and strong into frogs. Alright. Eating bugs is all well and good, but they won't do your tadpoles much good sitting in your belly. Sometimes you have to share. Using your net, you can grab any nearby bugs to pick them up. Be sure to keep it handy, as you never know when a rare bug might spawn in. We've already done all of this, which is why it's auto-completing. Alright. While the majority of your bug stock will be used up in the feeding process, your tadpoles should still keep some aside to trade with. Different NPCs prefer different bugs and will trade you unique items for their favorites. Here's one on the house. Don't say I never give you nothing. Thank you. Where did you draw? I would like to see. That's a secret. Give me 1 second. I woke up with a really sore throat today, and then I decided to pick the game with like the most dialogue ever. But it's worth it. It's a really good game. Oh, dude, Sam has too many pixels. Boo. I'm assuming you drew your house, so you don't want to tell us. Got it. I would not say I drew up my house. However, it's a secret, so. Down to earth. To start modifying traits, we need to get our hands on some mushrooms. Each mushroom has its own effects that can modify multiple traits at once. By combining mushrooms, you can completely change the genetics of a frog from an entirely new species. Okay. While nature works hard, she takes her time. Using our own cultivators, we can speed things up and control the conditions better. To start, we need to make some compost using various flora, all that weird green junk from chopping trees or harvesting weeds. Trade with Hopper for a composter so we can start. Get a composter. Okay. As you explore the world, you might find spores. Use your magnifying glass to note down their locations. If the conditions continue to be right for them, eventually they will bloom and allow you to gather a small amount of that mushroom. Inspecting spores will also teach you the exact effects they can have on a frog. Got it. Let's go grab these spores first. There is something for the magnifying glass up here. I don't know if we can do it yet. No, we're too far. Alright, here's a mushroom. Did it just disappear? Really? In front of my face? Did that frog eat it? I don't know. Anyways, we got dragonflies. Easily startled The dragonfly only comes out under the cover of rain to better hide its movements. It flits between the reeds that grow from the shallow water, finding easy pickings in the insects that make their home there. And then we've got the flat stinkhorn. Spore sightings. I've seen spores for the species gathered under a cloudless sky. Try using the cultivator in these conditions. Okay. Oh, here's some. We can pick this though. Yeah. It says, just the same things, I believe. That is not the mushroom it wants us to get though, unfortunately. There. We have to click for that. More mushrooms for us. Got a barrel up here. Do we need to magnifying glass these ones too? Service pool, a reflection pool that you found up in the northeast of the spawning pools near a research lab. You noted down the genetic clock required so that you could view it again here. How sensible. Thank you. 15555555555. Yeah. We totally know what that means right now. This is looking for like green looking mushrooms. Teal. Excuse me, frog. I need things and stuff. Give me things and stuff. I don't think we can get the mushroom they were asking for because of the rain. Whoops, I did not want to pick you up. There you go. There's more of these though. Mud does make silly sounds. Alright, anything else we need? I don't think so. Let's go buy our composter if we can afford it. Here you are, Hoppert. I would like to trade for... Is this the... Yeah, this is the composter. Thank you. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Get all these notifications. Tools of the trade. We did that. We did this. We did that. Okay. We got a composter. We inspected the spores. Different combinations of flora can form different types of compost. Some have unique effects like forming spores faster or increasing the number of mushrooms grown. Try experimenting with different layers to make different composts, or look at the recipes up on Game Frog's. Boo hiss. Make the leafy compost. Alright, that means we gotta put down our composter. I'm gonna put it right over here. I said to put leaves in here. Need some of the goop. And we need some wood. And an empty bucket to start. There is a bucket. I don't think we need all of this in here. I'm gonna take some back. Is that good? Did I just know what you drew then? I drew Rousey, of course. This is working, correct? Leafy compost. It is working. I think it's just processing. Yeah. Alright, let's see what else we can do. No, we have to wait for this. Let's go collect some resources while we wait then. We can plant, trees in the water, it looks like. Oh, mushroom. This one. Stout funnel. That is in fact what I wanted. Is there any more of it? Here's some. There we go. Given the endless waters of our world, it's not surprising that these sort of mushrooms exist. It doesn't stop being any less fascinating to watch the mycelia spread across the surface. That's true. Is this one not harvestable? I guess not. Not yet. That's just the spores. Oh wait, here's a grown one. There. I want at least a few. What is this? The sign. Not sure. There is a thing over here. Reception key 259-1303. Now that the hibernation is in effect, the spawning pools are going to be locked off. All projects can be put on hold unless otherwise directed by Dermal. Please proceed to the Pond Mother's pool to prepare and leave any active research. The caretakers will handle this and look up after you. Lock up after you, my bad. For the caretakers assigned to this region, I'll leave a spare key over in the mud analysis lab if needed. However, you should stick to using dream transport as much as possible to avoid the worst of the storm. Amura. Interesting, there's lore. We cannot research this. Alright, let's go check our compost. Hopefully it's done. It is done. Look at this. There we go. Green thumb. By adding your compost to Hopper's cultivators, we can make our own mushroom farms. Take that, nature. Depending on the location, time, temperature, and moisture, different spores may form. You can check your encyclopedia for hints on what conditions certain species require to spawn. Get a cultivator. Okay. Albert. Hello, buddy. I want a cultivator. Thank you. Gives me 3. I'm gonna put these, I want them kind of close to the base. That's off. I did not mean to bonk it. Put our compost in, take our bucket out. And now we have some stuff in there. I will put, I'll put 3 more in there. Temperature depends on a lot, but depends on a lot. Okay, my bad. Hold on, let me redo. Temperature depends a lot on the time of day, but later on we'll be able to push these to extremes for more hardy species using special machines. Moisture depends on where your cultivators are, but it is also boosted by the rain. You can view the temperature levels and moisture of your current position at any time in the top left of the screen. Okay. Once spores form, the mushrooms can fruit at any time as long as the conditions are right. As you harvest shrooms, your compost will slowly degrade, so be sure to give it a refill now and again. Try setting up some cultivators in the water during a rainy day. If it's not raining yet, take a nap. Okay. It was raining. Oh look, we got the blue ones. Did that not count, or do we have to wait? No, we do have to wait. Okay. I'll put that one in there anyways. Let's look for more things to collect. There's a purple sign up here if that means anything. We can also, it said, do this. Look at that. However, we are stuck. I don't know what this stuff is that got us stuck. We cannot break it though. Ribbit. That's me. Are these ones we can use? They are. Great preview. I don't need that. I'm taking these. We bonk them. We can't bonk these. They're permanent. Alright. Anything yet? No, did the shrooms, like, finish? I thought they were still growing. Alright, let's sleep. Rousey is not smoking. I would not do that. We need a lot of things. We need some crates. Gonna need a lot of crates and buckets. Trust. Alright. It appears that we are still waiting for rain. Today is clear skies. Let's sleep till tomorrow. I don't know what commune means. Did that count as tomorrow? Or no? Yes, it did. Okay. Fireflies. I need more slime balls. Oh, look at these. That one's new. Oh, there's some fungus. Spore settings. I've spotted spores of these species appear in the mud during dawn and dusk. I need to wait for them to be harvestable. Anyways, we got a marsh fly, not a firefly. Spawning in small groups for protection, they are drawn to droplets of water caught on lily pads. It's often wondered if they are the main reason for our love of lily pads is purely for the steady supply of snacks they provide. Flavor salty. We got salty, we got sweet, and we did not get a Dries fly. Whoops. Dries fly, not dragonfly. We got bothersome fungus. So I'm assuming if we like planted mushrooms in the mud, we would get these ones. It's still not raining as it told me it was going to. We have 4 of these. Did I miss that? I think I missed it. Whoops. Dracofly. Here, I need to taste you. Thank you. No, it says 4 castlight showers. Okay, we're fine. These are... That's not what I ate? Oh, you're the other ones. That's right. The bugs all look the same. Yummy. Although, they don't look all the same. I'm just blind. When you're blind, everything looks the same. Our trees are fully grown. We need these. These don't take very long to grow, thankfully. Oh, look, here. Oh shoot, I bonked it again. We got it! They like spawn and finish so fast. It's really hard to keep up with. Look, see there. Oh, they're going again. Dang. They're going crazy. I don't think we need that many blue ones for now, though. I will not make him do that. What spores form the mushrooms can fruit at any time as long as the conditions are right. We already read this. Whoops. Later on, you'll be able to harvest the spores themselves and form all sorts of interesting new mushrooms. Oh. For now, you'll just have to settle for all of these wonderful natural permutations. How boring. As a reward for this, take this compost recipe. I think you'll find it very useful. Whoops. Oh, I need to eat you. Excuse me. Thank you. Flavor discovered. They are salty too. I should catch some of these while we can, because we can't catch them forever. I accidentally picked up another frog. I can't pick up that lily pad. I don't know what that sign means. Compost is about halfway empty already. Alright. Now it's time to actually start the job we've been tasked with, to get to restoring all of those lost species. Through the use of different mushrooms, we can modify the genetic traits of frog spawn. Depending on the final traits, you can create all sorts of weird and wonderful frogs. To begin with, you'll need some frogs. To get to catching them, you can use your net. We can ribbit, which will lure nearby frogs to you. I did not know that. Similar to catching bugs, they like to make you work for it and will hop away when you get close. If you're feeling a bit weighed down by frogs, you can release them by placing them down. Frogs don't move too far from where you put them unless you chase them, so you can keep your hordes out in the open. Oh, nice. Even if they escape you into deep water, they'll just pop back up somewhere else. Got it. And then, You have noticed that frogs like to jump all over your stuff. If they're getting in the way, you can give them their own stuff to jump all over instead. You can find froggy furniture scattered around the pond as well as in the inventories of some of the NPCs. Keeping your frogs in the furniture makes sure that they don't go anywhere else, plus you can pet them. Worth it? Now that you have some frogs, you can use Hopper's spawners to collect frog spawn. Putting 2 frogs together in the spawner will start the process of them kissing. Don't just stand there watching them, you weirdo. Once they finish kissing, you'll have some fresh frog spawn ready to modify. Yay! I wanna harvest these. Look at this guy. Let's go get the things we need. Hi, Hoppert. I'd like to trade. We need the spawner. We will need the crusher. We will need this. We'll need all of these things. I am too poor. I'm gonna put these down here. Alright, let's start with the spawner. Oops, that's not a frog. Got 2 frogs. The book in here. We need to set down some crates, don't we? Put some mushrooms in this one. I want to keep them organized. Go with that for mushrooms. We will go with this teal color for bugs. We'll go with this color for building materials. We don't want to put every building material in here right now because we're about to use a ton of them. Got salt. I assume lotuses. Oh, that's more of a plant. We'll put those in a different chest. Put plants in here. Got lotus and their seeds. Got red lilies and their seeds. Alright, that is good enough for now. We got some space. There's already more shrooms. Alright, they finished kissing. Got 4. That is a lot. My green frog. I have a new one. It's okay. Alright. Now that we have some frog spawn, we can start working on our magic mud. That will allow us to modify traits. Magic mud is formed from a combination of mushrooms and mud in a cauldron. For this chapter, we will need some stout funnel. Check your encyclopedia for more information. We have stout funnel. Once we have the mushrooms, Hopper has a special crusher machine that allows us to crush them into a fine powder. To use it, simply add your mushrooms and then use a bit of elbow grease to pull down the thing to form the powder. A bit of manual labor, I'm afraid. No croakwork machines for you just yet. Aww. Okay. We have... this is the crusher? Yes, this is the crusher. I'll put this right here. Well, do we want that there? No, I want to move it. I'm gonna put these right by the wall. No, stop it. Put our mushrooms in. And then we go there. Now we have 6 powder. How do you get silk? What are you talking about? Like spider silk? Either way, any silk in like real life you get from bugs. Once we have mushrooms, Hopper has a special crusher. We did that, yes. With our powders, we can combine them together in a cauldron along with mud to form magic mud. You can use any combination of 3 powders. Modifications will stack. Fill all 3 slots with funnel powder to make a 3+ amplitude mud. Once added, stir to mix your magic mud together. Okay. We have the cauldron right here. Oh, that's not correct. That's gonna drive me insane. There. Thank you to the flies. We have to go get a bucket of mud real quick. We have to go up this way, don't we? Yeah. I'll grab a couple to hold on to. Oh, this one. Did we look at this one yet? No, we did not. A reflection pool that you found towards the center of the spawning pools, up on one of the islands. You note down the genetic code so you can view it again. How sensible. Got it. Anything this way? No, but we can go down here. There's normal frog. There's another pool here? Okay, damn. You note down the code so that you can view it later. How sensible. Even more. Give me speed. Give me speed, little bugs. Help! I don't want to do this. Just let me eat the bugs and take the slime. What's this? Frog hymn marker? Large pillar with frog hymn numerals. You can make out the following code 1444441. I don't know what this means either. Maybe we have to bring a frog to that later? Frog house. Oh, we can put frogs in here. Wait, I'm gonna take this. Hell yeah. I want this crate too. Oh, there's free stuff in here. Thank you, game. I like free stuff. What is this? Oh, predictor. This shows you the genes. I get it. Locked door. Makes sense. Anyways, we have mud, so we put our bucket of mud in here, and here. I did not mean to put all of those buckets, it's fine. We put our powder in here, and we mix it. And we have 1 bucket of 3 amplitude mud. Alright. We have frog spawn, we have magic mud. It's time to put it all together in a nursery. By adding our magic mud, we can form an environment for the frog spawn to be born and take the genetic modifications of the mushrooms. You can also reuse magic mud as much as you would like. It's eco-friendly. Great. Alright, we have a lot of frog spawn. We're gonna save some of these for later, I think. And we will also, of course, save our magic mud. I'm gonna put the frogs in here. And now, Hobbert! Sorry to wake you up, buddy. Can I wake you up? No, I cannot. We can visit him in his dreams? What does this mean? Dream. Oh. I am pleased to see you survived the respawning. The guide I gave you should set you on the right path. You have a long journey ahead, but I believe in you. Start by restoring the lost frogs, and the rest will follow. What is going on? I don't think I liked that dream. Oh look, we're sleeping. Can we keep doing this? Going to Culver's for the first time. It's the same dream. Interesting. Why is there a god frog? You have not paid attention. Give me a second. My throat is so kill. 100 views, thank you. That's more than I thought we would get on this, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very pleased to see that. This is a really cute game. Very complicated, but very fun. We're gonna wait for him to wake up, honestly. We're gonna let him sleep. We can do other things while he's sleeping. No, my axe! Never mind, we cannot do things while he is sleeping, except explore. I guess we can explore a bit, if there's anything. Maybe there's... oh, there's a screen in here. I can't reach it, though. I don't think we have that one yet. What is this? Frog spa. Oh, we can put frogs in there. Cute. Nothing new up here. We can go this way. That is empty butts. What is this? I don't think I can stand there. It has like an exclamation. That's something over here. Prototype storage. What is this? Chest? What is this? Dauber menu? I don't know what any of this is. A prototype machine covered in dust. Looks like I can walk into the pool of mud. Oh. I can. I have no clue what this does, though. Loft ladder closed. A note. Missing inventory 259-05-24. Just a reminder to all staff, we have an inventory system for a reason. Please use it. I was taking stock of prototype storage today, and it's noted that we have the Dauber blueprint stored here. However, it is not here, along with a few other documents that we are supposed to be checked in. The system is in place for a reason. If you're checking out an item or blueprint, then you need to note it down in the logbook. Bring these items back next time you're here and I won't have to bring up the matter with Thermal. Quartermaster? I see. Can we bonk this? No, this has to stay here. Question mark. It will not let me seek help with this. I don't think we were meant to use this yet. go, froggies. Make a big jump. I cannot walk on this light blue water either. Mushroom, wait here. Withering rot. These large blue puffballs are found through the pond, barely visible against the dark mud at night. Swollen on moisture, they occasionally burst into clouds of sweet-smelling dust. Waking mushrooms. Spores of this mushroom can form mud into chili in areas with a damp environment. Okay. They do not bloom if it is raining. That's why we haven't seen them. I need a couple of these, of course. Oh wait, I have to go down this way to get out. Wait, no, they're done. I was waiting for you. It is 5 a.m. It should be turning day enough for him to get up soon, I hope. What is this? Nothing. It is just decoration, supposedly. Art. These are still gone. Yeah, I'm gonna drown, I think, if I go over there. Door is locked. I can go into this one. Frogs in here? What are you guys doing in here? We got a predictor again. We got Dermal's journal number question mark 257207. I've been spending some time recently thinking about the colors and patterns that we inherit from our traits. As we all know, the mycelium strands absorbed by a frog spawn modify their traits, but they also cause the tadpoles to take on the colors of the mushrooms themselves, even after shedding. I'm curious to see if we could find a way to separate our traits from our patterns. We'd be able to create all sorts of different interesting combinations. I see, they're doing frog research. Active projects. Last updated 5/29/5/15. Spawning pool projects. Predictor improvements. Mass production of frog spawn. Ancestry research. Progenitor development. Improved mud management. Memory works projects. Fragmented analysis. Memory preservation, memory restoration, Dreamlink technology, pool restoration, redacted. I see. Things have been going far better than I could have hoped for at Pond 7. Oh, by the way, this is 259/516. There we go. Journal number question mark again. Things have been going far better than I could have hoped for here at Pond 7. The last few years have seen so many new breakthroughs and technologies come about. Unfortunately, I'm burning through resources and funding faster than the new research is providing for it. Although admittedly, I did use a lot of it on setting up the memory works. I'm going to write to my fellow Yukar. Now she's on the High Council, she'll be able to put in a good word for me and the important work we're doing here. I'll send her some summaries of all the new projects, the climate modifiers, the dauber, and some of the newer croak work mechanisms. That should give off plenty of ammo for her to use against the old stick-in-the-muds at the RXRA. I see. There's so much lore. It is 8 o'clock. They should be open in theory. Let's go see. Yeah, they gotta be awake now. It's like completely daytime. Hi! I'd like to trade. I need more mud, damn it. I need an axe too, please. Butterflies? Okay. I will come back to you. Put those away. Some mud just in case. Let's grab some water also in case. I'm sure we'll need some. And it's raining again. Okay, our compost is out. That's fine. We haven't been using it so much. I have a new axe. And then we need, the nursery, yes. We will need the feeder, yes. We do not need anything else. I think we are good. Finally. Alright, let's put these down. Put the frog spawn in here. Add your magic mud. We have our magic mud. We need some water for the tadpoles. There you go. I'll leave half of that for them. Look, baby. Look at them. Halfway processing. I really need to get more of those, my net's almost broke too. Oopsie, goodbye frog. I need to get more of the ones that he likes. Hammer, I did not need a hammer. Oh, he wants different ones for different things, okay. Then that is free apparently. That's nice of you. Oh, cause you need the net to have bugs, it's so that you don't get soft locked. I get it. Let's talk to Hoppert. What are you doing here? I'm part of the team sent to this research pond after we didn't hear back for a while. Seems to have been pretty bad, whatever that took all of you off guard. That pretty bad winter took you all off guard. There we go. Originally, we were here on a salvage mission until your pond mother reached out in our dreams. She'd managed to get a lot of frogs into torpor, but it took a lot out of her. Respawning, you probably took all her remaining energy, but she can rest easy now. You're here to get things back on track. Who else is in the team? There's myself, a mycologist, a historian, and an engineer. I set up down here in the spawning pools in the previous carpenter's shack. Saved bringing all my tools. The mycologist went to the kindergarten in the west. It's been overgrown with some sort of algae that they're trying to remove. That's what we saw. The historian headed up to the central junction to get a head start on preparations for bringing the pond mother back, though. Back through. Yeah. The engineer went east to the habitats to the east. What? The engineer went to the habitats to the east. There's been some flooding to the area and we want to repair it before we respawn everyone else. Now that you're here, our geneticist, that makes it 5. We could use the frog force 5. No. Wait, oh my god, we could be the frog force number 5. No, that's fair enough. Can I help you with anything? Actually, there is. The ladder over there leads to the loft. Seems like there's some stuff stored up there. However, it needs a key and I didn't manage to find it as I was cleaning the place out. If you come across it, could you bring it back to me? Also, if you come across any blueprints, bring them here and I'll be able to make them for you. Alright, thank you. Eaten any nice bugs recently? Now that you mention it, there's some very salty Draco flies around here. Far nicer than the stuff we have down south, but you have to be brave in the rain to find them. I also saw some butterflies the other day when things cleared up, but they looked far too sweet for my tastes. I'm more of a savory frog. Nice. Alright. We do have the Draco flies already. Our babies! Our babies! Born of the mud. Chapter completed. With a bucket of fresh tadpoles, try not to spill it. We can use the feeder to help them grow big and strong. Tadpoles are very hungry but also very fussy, and will want specific flavors of bugs to eat. Once they've eaten enough, they will jump out, ready for a life of being chased by yours truly. Grow new frogs. Okay. Free! Be free! Add something salty. We have salty right here for all of you. We have to wait for them? I think we have to wait. Let's see. Look at our babies. They're growing! They're growing! Oh! One born every minute. Look, he's blue. Like me. He matches me. Vast mudlurker, new species found. This hefty species towers over its siblings, not moving too far from its habitats. Their bulk makes a useful counterweight in an engineering project. Favorite flavors? Sweet. They liked salty when they were growing up, so that's weird. Unlimited buffets, second breakfasts, double helpings. Cute. I'm gonna put one as my buddy. There we go. We got new frogs. Different traits can lead to entirely different species, but also have their own variants. Experimenting with how far you can modify a species before it changes into a new one is a surefire way to discover these variants. As you explore, you'll also come across some clues to these combinations, so keep them peeled. Got it? There are various relics that can be activated by using specific frogs as genetic keys. As you discover more species, you'll be able to unlock them and the paths they reveal between the waking and the dreaming world. A lot to be getting on with, but I believe in you. Good luck and take this. What is this? What is that? Large frog house. That's not what it was it? No, it was this. Frog arch. I need to make a little patio. Here, I want to put a little deck where I can display frogs. I think I want it like this. My frog is in the way. Move. Thank you. There we go. Look at this. Watch this. Oh, frog arch. Oh, that is giant. Wait, it fits 4 though. That's awesome, but I don't want them on this one. I'm gonna move them. That does not make sense right here. It's this one, right? Yeah, frog house. Oh no, it doesn't. I think we need more decoration before we can make this like cute. I'll put it there for now. Here. There we go, look at them. That's fine. Yeah, we can play with that later. Alright, now we got Anourus. I don't know what that means. Anoures. Genetic map. Each frog has 7 different traits that make up its overall genetics. Amplitude, nobility, odor, umbrage, ribbit, audacity, and saturation. You can view the traits of any frog by viewing it. Its traits card will show you in the bottom right. Over the course of your journey, you'll learn to master all 7 of these traits to make all sorts of weird and wonderful species. Got it? Amplitude, the measurement of how big a frog is, both in general dimensions and in weight. Lower amplitude frogs are useful for getting into small places and generally looking adorable. Higher amplitude frogs can be unwieldy, but their weight allows them to be used as counterweights for certain machinery. We can make the frog slaves for our industrial revolution? Okay. Nobility is the measurement of how classy a frog is. Less noble frogs are looked down on by others for no better reason than their lack of style. More noble frogs are ones usually looking down on others, bossing them about. Umbrage is the measurement of grumpiness in a frog and how much they're ready to start a scrap. Lower umbrage means more chilled out frog, and at extremes this can even cool the temperatures nearby. Higher umbrage frogs are the higher umbrage means it's more likely the frog will have a tantrum, and at high end of the spectrum they can even boil the water around them. Okay, so that's temperature. Audacity. Audacity is the measurement of how much appetite a frog has and how much they can eat. The lower audacity frogs are extremely lazy, preferring to wait for bugs to accidentally fall into their mouths. The higher audacity frogs will devour anything they can find, helping keep the more prolific flora at bay. There we go. We got odor. Odor is the measurement of how pungent a frog is, with how much of a little stinker they are. The less odor, the more clean-smelling the frog, some even able to filter the air through their pores. The more odor, the more unlikely the frog is to have friends, unless they happen to have good nose plugs. That's mean. I'm assuming we will be able to use these traits to get rid of those vines that they were talking about in one of the notes we found. Ribbit. Ribbit is the measurement of the sound that the frog makes and their volume. The lower the ribbit, the more quiet and reserved the frog is, and the more respectful of others sleeping at night. The higher the ribbit, the louder the frog, reaching such levels as to actually become a harnessable energy in the form of Krugtberg machines. I see. Saturation is the measurement of how damp a frog is and how much moisture they retain. The lower the saturation, the drier the frog, to the point where they can even take in excess moisture from the environment. The higher the saturation, the wetter the frog is, with some species being able to produce more water than seemingly exists. We might be able to use that to soak up some of the water to get to other areas, I think. Or the boiling one, maybe boiling and the saturation together? By mastering all the traits, you'll be able to create all sorts of freaky little guys. This will also let you fully restore this place back to working order and uncover all the secrets scattered about this old pond. Take this as a reward for all of that reading you just did. Gee, thank you. Quest complete. I hope this is a decoration, is it? Mini pool! For your frogs! No! I pressed the hammer! I didn't mean to press the hammer. I wanted to put down a pool. We can only put one in there. That's okay. Look at this. Look at how happy they are. Alright, we did that. The long road ahead. To get things back in order, you'll need to work your way around the pond, restoring species as you go. To start with, you'll need to create some specific frogs to allow you access to the dream. You should already have a vast mud lurker from the previous quest. If not, you need to make one now. Create them. Got it? The reflection pools allow us to travel between the waking and dreaming worlds. Each one needs a specific genetic key from a frog to open, some more complex than others. To the center of this region, you'll find such pools, and the key's already in your slimy green hand. You can open the map with whatever. Use to find the central use the central pool. Okay, I need to pick you up. It's time to go. I would assume the central one is not the one over here? Maybe it is. Seven, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. It is this one, isn't it? Does he stay stuck in here? I think he does. I'm sorry, guy. Wait, where did he go? No, wait, he's fine. Hello! Look at us. We're in a new thing. Sometimes you need more of a specific frog, but going through the normal breeding cycles takes time. Lucky for you, the scientists here have came across this problem and solved it with a new machine, the breeder. Now you can access the dream. You can get inside mass breeding to get a blueprint and have Hopper craft one. Okay, we need to get the blueprint. Lots of things are different in the dream world. Frogs, mushrooms, bugs. The mushrooms here are especially interesting. Each have some unusual effects on the trait modifiers of your mud. Try cultivating some of the mushrooms in the dream. Get dream mushrooms. Okay. As you progress, calculating the effects of your mushrooms might get a bit complicated. A staple tool for any geneticist is the predictor, a machine that lets you see how mushrooms will affect a frog. You'll find a few scattered around the labs you can borrow. I have already found those. With the Pond Mother's blessing, you can travel to the Torporial, the world of dreams. Here, things are not quite the same. The memories of hibernating frogs are not always as accurate as the reality or full of wishful thinking. Hopper told you to head north if you can find the way inside the reception. Check notice board. I did do that, yes. From the note you found it seems like you'll find the key for reception in the mud analysis building. Check the map. You will find the way to get there through one of the other reflection pools. That's to start discovering some new mushrooms so you can find the right frogs to open the way. Okay. So basically explore. We got the map. And we got new mushrooms. We got Chattering Bell. Oops, I did not mean to leave yet. Hope the frog that was in there is okay. Also need these frogs. We got a dozy dreamer. Anything else to look for up here? Frog. and interact with that from here. That's a lantern. Is there a mushroom back there? There is. That's a big shroom. Oh, all of our stuff turned purpley. We need this. 259-1303 hibernation notice. A severe winter storm has been spotted making its way to the pond at an alarming speed. All staff, researchers, and general workers, please head to the central junction immediately and meet with Pond Mother as soon as possible so your hibernation process can begin. Do not bring your belongings. Leave them in the habitats. The caretakers will ensure that everything is kept in order. All caretakers, please meet at the spawning pool so we can get started on preparations. Anura. Oh, wait, they turn into little guys. Moon jelly. That means I need to eat one. Yummy. Discovered. Tastes slimy. A net. Look at all these. Okay, this is still locked. Hopper's here. Wait. This. Looting mold. Need to let this grow. We'll talk to Hopper. No questions, no trade. Oh wait, no, there's trade. We get quantum ones. If we give them memory gel, we can make them into like cool, like pearly looking ones. I'd like to wait for this mushroom. Might be more trouble than it's worth though. Help. There it is. Got it. Worth it. Our inventory is full. We'll have to come back for some of this later. Resin and fireflies. Dreamfly. They taste sour. I will also have to come back for those. Locked door. Find the key. Reception key. You already read this. Oh, here. We got... Treasure discovered. What is this? Blueprint? Wish my inventory wasn't so full. Reading prototype. Breeder prototype. Left to their own devices, frog breeders naturally outside of the spawners. Frogs breed naturally outside of the spawners. That said, they do seem to prefer them, perhaps for safety reasons. However, the natural rate of frog spawn production isn't enough for the number of projects we have ongoing, especially since the new funding was approved. We've been working on a new machine to solve this. The breeder supplies a small localized environment tailored to the needs of the species. and allows them to multiply at a much faster rate than normal. This special tank for frog spawn and tadpoles makes it easier for us to gather what's needed, and seems to make for a comfortable housing to the frogs. Alright. I'll have to come back here. I need to go empty my stuff, so let's go back to the pond real quick. Is this the way to the pond? Am I crazy? I don't think this is the way. It's up this way. Let's go back real quick. Other things. Do we have anything for this chest? I don't think so. We need different chests for these. We'll go red for bucket. And then why red? Then we will go black for like decorations. Memory gel. I think that would just go in like the general materials chest. My trees are disappearing. Are they too old? Jeez, can we open this now? No. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. We need to go. Let me free! Oh wait, we have more things here. Hold on. We got dream mushrooms apparently. Okay, that's all we did. This gives us, the resin, doesn't it? Is that what I read? Yeah, it gives us resin. So we get different materials here. Should be enough for now. Jellyfish polyp will grow into a full-fledged jellyfish in no time. Okay. I was like, why can't I do anything with you? Let's go back in here. This is our prototype machine. Are we supposed to put something in here? Oh, no, we can mess with it. Do we need to put a frog in here too? Yes, we do. You can only do one type of mushroom per gene. That one seems to do nothing. This is confusing. Let's see. We'll play with this later when we actually know what it does. Picked up our seeds. We can pick up this resin and these bugs. Our fireflies. We cannot pass over here still. We need to go into here for the breeder. Yeah. Looks like there's a hole there. We're gonna drown there. We can go if we can get up, which I think we still need the key for that, so let's go somewhere else. We can go in here. Hey, Hoppert. I found the blueprint. Excellent work. These blueprints are still in great condition. Seems to be for a machine to create a large amount of tadpoles and frog spawn for a species. I'll add it to my inventory for the next time we trade. Thank you. I'll have to get one of those later. Also, very quickly, we got fireflies. Sleeping through the day, they save their energy to explore the ponds at night. They're a dream critter that goes around lily pads. The light that they give off helps to guide the way for other creatures and is a welcome sight for those who might have gotten lost. Is it day or night? I cannot tell in here. I think it's about to turn night. This is blocked off by like the dream mist stuff thing. I'm not sure what this is. I think we need to go somewhere else though. We're kind of stuck right now. Down here? That's still stuck, isn't it? We can't go through this. There's a blue sign right here. Nothing up here. Speaking nighttime sounds. Where do I go to find the key? Do I have the key? I don't think I have the key. No, I don't have the key. Feed me. Oh, we can go here. Here, this. That's the key, right? Treasure discovered. Yeah, that's the key, I think. Yeah, that's definitely the key. Let's go put it in. It doesn't go in here, no. It goes in the loft. It goes in the loft. Let me up. This is not the loft room. This is the research room. This is the loft room. I found the key! Great job! Thank you so much. I was hoping it'd still be lying around somewhere. I'll have a proper look later on to try and organize the mess. Feel free to take anything that might be useful to you up there. Thank you. I think I will. I found the key. Let me use it? Do I have to hold it? No, I have to hold it. Trade slot. I have no clue what this is. We got the blueprint! Yippee! There's mushrooms up here. Powering expander. That's a scary name. Whoops. Oh wait, that's the same guy. He looks like a different color up here. I don't know, but we got the blueprint, so I'm fine. Found the blueprint! Fantastic! It makes my day to learn something new. Looks to be for a special prediction machine to try different genetic combinations out. I'll add it to my inventory for the next time we trade. Nice. Oh no, I wanted this. Give me this. Thank you. Alright, now it's probably time we head back to the normal realm, I think? I think we've done everything we need for here for now. I will not say no to another shroom. It will only pick it. Never mind. Too lazy. I think it said in one of the quests it was north. The key was? Whoops, it sent me back in. Let me out. Got a ton of new bugs. That's not a bug. Bug, bug, bug. We got this. Memory gel. Mirror shards, this. Shrub acorn. Until on grass to grow a shrub. Oh. Oh wait, we got... No, that's not a plant, that's not a bug, that's a plant. Yeah, lost lotus seeds. We're gonna move these. Lotus, and then orchid. Hello. So many frogs here. Look, there's one up here too. He's eating. Okay, with that, I think we have a good spot to finish for the night. So yeah, I hope you liked the game. I really like this game. It's really sweet, and it is it's very fun, but it can be kind of tedious. I'm assuming like much further on. The tutorial is so helpful, very descriptive. Especially the like story quests that help lead you on to like where you need to be. Yeah, I love this game, very sweet. Anyways, thank you for watching. We will play more of this hopefully soon, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, bye. Or maybe later, probably not, but who knows. Good night.